Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make this boxy pant. So guys, this is going to be a very quick tutorial. So the boxiness of the pant is going to depend on what you prefer. If you don't want too much room, you could do 1 inch. If you want enough room, 2 inches would be nice, or 1.5. So this is what I'm working with here. My hip divided by 4 is 12. My hip is 48, right? Mark that here. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 inches of ease. So mark it here. So I'm going to take the same measurement up. My hip 12 plus 2, 14. So I'm going to mark 14 from the distance here, and then I'm going to connect the two together. Forget the previous line, so just connect the two together from here all the way to the top, right? And then after that is done, you will notice that the measurement I have here is 3. How I got the 3 is you're going to take your measurement, be it 40, you're going to divide it by 4, and then whatever you get, you're going to get 10 divided by 4 again. That is how you're going to get your crotch. So for me is 48 divided by 4 is 12. Divided by 4 will give me 12. If I divide that 4 again by 12, it's going to give me 3. That's why my crotch is 3. So you understand? So whatever your measurement is, divide it by 4 and divide it by 4 again. So guys, because this is going to be a boxy pant, I also want the crotch to drop a little. But if you don't want that, then take your tape up to this and then consider your seam allowance, your band, right? But I want mine to drop by the crotch, so I'm going to just use my crotch measurement in here too. But maybe let me just subtract 1. So normally your crotch measurement is still going to be your hip divided by 4. So if your hip is 40, then your crotch is going to be 10. If your hip is 48, your crotch is going to be 12. So I'm going to just subtract 1 from it and just use 11. So that is somewhere here. This is okay for me. I'm going to just give it a curve. And guys, that's basically all we are cutting, because this is going to be elastic at the waist. So that is all I'm using here. This here, I'm going to just take it the way it is now, place it on another fabric that is just as wide by the width. So the width is just as wide, but except is extra, like let's say 3 to 4 inches more for the back, right? So for you, whatever your previous one in front is, you might want to add maybe 1.5 inch to it and use it again at the back. So that is what I'm doing here. So my fabric is folded again. So I'm going to just take it, extend the crotch, the same line here, right? You will notice that I have more fabric at the top and I have more fabric towards the side. The top is because your butt is at the back, right? So you need more room at the back. So this extension I've made here now, the next thing I'm going to do is to extend from the end of my front panel with 2 inches. This is our seam allowance. Connect from here into that 2 inches mark. So from the end of this here, I have 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, all the way to the top. Connected it. This is my new crotch here. And then after that, I'm going to blend from this point. What I have here is about 2 inches for the back. So I'm just going to blend it down to this point, to the end of the pant on this side, and that is it. So guys, all I have to do is to just cut this angle, cut it out. I'm not going to shape the leg because I want it boxy, so I'm going to leave it straight down. So that is all. So guys, my crotch extension from the back here is just the 3 inches, but with half here at the back. So for you, it could be 2.5 that you use in front and then add half an inch to the back one, or you could do 1 inch. It depends. A smaller person can get away with just adding extra half an inch, right? And then this is the top, extra 2 inches here, and that is it. So you see my front panel, all I have to do is just take the pant, join the crotch together using half an inch, join this together. So guys, once you join the 2 pieces of the back, you see the 2 panels at the back together by the crotch area, I like to go ahead and put in like a small short dart here of 5 inches at the back, or 4 inches. It just helps to pull the waist of the pants a little closer, so that the puffiness when you put elastic is not too much. And then I also do the same thing on the front panel. You see I added, but the front panel, I like to make the dart a little longer, like let's say 8 inches, right? But it's still a 1 inch dart. And then after that, what you're going to do is just to go ahead and close up using 1 inch. So at least 2 inches here, leave like 5 inches open, and then close up the rest. After you're done, you're going to take your lining or whatever you want to use as the pocket, join one piece to one side of the seam, join the other side to one side of the seam, and then close it, right? The same thing. So what I'm going to do on this side now, just like I explained, first thing is that I'm going to take my seam here. I'm going to make 1 inch 2 inches seam, stop. So guys, make 2 inches seam, stop, leave 5-inch open or 5.5 for my hand to fit into my pocket from here. Continue my seam again and go all the way down. So once it's done, all the 1 inch of seam allowance I have here at the edge, I'm going to take what I'm using for my pocket, which is about, let's say, 12 inches by 9 inches, and then you're going to take it, join one side to the one side of the seam, one side to the other side of the seam, and then just close the end, and then you have your pocket. Once that is done, go ahead and hem the end, right? So guys, this is what it looks like at the moment. You see I've joined the crotch of the pant, and this is it. So for the loop, I've also made my rope that will be passing through it. So this is about the same length as my tape, so about more than 16 inches or so. So now the next thing is that you're going to get your fabric. This is how I like to do mine. So people would use buttonhole, like the stitch, to make an opening for the center front. But what I like to do is I'll just get 2 ends of the fabric I'm using for my band, join it together, and then flip it down, join it together, and then leave about 1 inch opening in front here. Flip it down facing away from each other, and then sew it and cross over. So you notice that there's an opening here, and this is the seam here, but I a little part here and then completed my seam. So this is the opening here, and you see this is facing sideways. So now this is my center front. I'm going to just make sure to take that little part here, place it in front, and then sew all the way around towards the back of my pant, right? And then after that, I'm going to also cover the band with this, and then from this opening I'm going to pass my elastic and pass my rope, and that will be it for the pant. So guys, this is it here. You see the pants is done. This is the rope. If you don't want yours too big, like I said, you can always make it, instead of 2 inches of ease, you could do 1.5 or 1 inch. But this is how I would like mine to be. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see my next video. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.